Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you're new, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss another video. I've been super inconsistent, but I will try to be more consistent. I have some really fun video ideas coming up. But today I wanted to do a video talking about the things that I wish I knew before getting weight loss surgery. So I have about 8 things that I really thought were kind of really surprising to find out after I got the surgery, and I kind of wish I knew a little before. So yeah. So the first one is feeling nauseated right after the surgery. I didn't really know how I was gonna feel after the surgery. I mean, like literally directly when you wake up. But I felt so sick. Like you're in so much pain and you feel so sick and you want to throw up, but it's like nothing, nothing's coming out because you have nothing in your stomach. But it's really a painful situation. I was like screaming. It was horrible and it was hurting, and yeah. So the second thing is hair loss. Oh my goodness. Now I did hear a little bit about hair loss, but I heard like, oh, it won't happen to everyone and it's not that big a deal and it grows back. Let me tell you, hair loss is pretty horrible. I think I've talked about it before, but now it's been over a year and I don't have as much hair loss as I used to have. Hair loss hit about like 3 months after the surgery, and it was literally insane. I had hair everywhere. I would lose chunks of hair every single day. Now I switched my shampoo, but I mean, the damage is done. The damage is done. I did try a few things to make it grow back. I think it is on its way to grow back, but I've noticed some changes in the hair that is growing back that are not very positive. So I've noticed that the hair that is growing back is actually a lot thinner. The strand of hair is a lot thinner. I have like my natural hair is usually thick, but the actual strand is thick. So I used to have thick hair with thick strands. That makes sense. Is that even the correct word? But you know what I mean. The actual hair fiber was very thick. Now what is growing back is very thin. So yeah. And it's significantly thinner. Like I was looking at my hairbrush and I was pulling out little hairs that I believe are regrowth, and they're super thin. And then I have like long hair that is super thick. So yeah. Okay, number three. Yeah. Getting full really hurts. So what I mean by that is obviously when you eat, you get full and it hurts so much. Like you're in so much pain. And even after a year after the surgery, when I get full, I am in pain. When I would do research about like the pain of getting full, or I would ask like a dietitian about it, they didn't really know how to describe it. They were just saying like, yeah, it's painful, you're gonna feel it. But I didn't really know what to expect. Like, what kind of pain is it? What does it really feel like? It is nothing I've ever experienced in my life. It's basically the feeling of like someone taking a knife, literally, along your esophagus and just cutting it, and then cutting your stomach. That's literally how it feels. Yeah, so it's really painful to get full. Before the surgery, I don't even remember the feeling of getting full. I think I liked it. Like, I think before the surgery, I liked getting full. I thought it was comforting. But now it's just not comforting. Like, when you get too full, it's super painful. If you get really full, you get nauseous, you want to throw up. Sometimes you do throw up. I've never thrown up, but you do have like that kind of feeling that it will come back. So yeah. Okay, 4 is sweets will make you very nauseous. For the first 6 months, sweets really did. And what I mean sweets, I mean just fruits. Like you know, just bananas and apples. They made me so nauseous. It was insane. And here's the thing, like, feeling nauseous after weight loss surgery is very different than feeling nauseous before. The type of nauseousness, I don't know, that's definitely not a word, but the intensity is so intense. Like, when I mean nauseous, I mean really intensely nauseous. It's not just like a little feeling like, oh, I don't feel well. No, it's like super intense. And, you know, it's literally one bite of sweets. Could be one bite of banana, one bite of an apple, a strawberry, and you're literally like, your body, it feels like it's shutting down. You feel like you're gonna throw up. It's horrible. Continuing with the pain, I was really not expecting the pain. At least I was not expecting the pain to be this intense and this, you know, long and complicated and complex. The pain is complex. It's very complex. And it takes different forms. It's there when you're really not expecting it. So when it comes to my stomach, I thought I was gonna heal in about 4 weeks. I thought my stomach wouldn't hurt. I thought my stitches wouldn't hurt for, like, you know, a few weeks. No. My stomach hurt, like actively hurt, for like 3 months. My stitches hurt for 3 months. My body, my stomach, just like my entire, like, tummy, not my stomach, but like my tummy hurt for like 3 months. Yeah, the first 3 months are really, really rough, and I was expecting to heal a lot faster. Okay, number 6. Feeling dizzy when you get up from a chair. So I experienced this like super intensely for about 6 to 8 months. Oh, actually no, 8 months, 8 to 10 months. Now it's not really a problem anymore, but for literally 8 to 10 months, when I would get up from a chair, let's say, you know, you're sitting at a desk on a chair and you want to get up. Oh my goodness, it was painful because you feel like you're gonna faint. I don't know why that was happening to me, but literally, and it was every time. There was not a single time that I would get up from a chair and I wouldn't feel like I'm gonna faint. You get up and you feel like everything is just like your whole body wants to sink into the ground. I would have to hang on to my desk for like a minute before I could start walking. And even when I would start walking, like, everything was kind of shaking for like a few seconds, and then I was okay. But it was every time that I would get up from a chair, literally every time. There was not a single time in like 8 months that I was able to get up from a chair without any problems and not feel like I'm sinking into the ground. It was so it was miserable. That was super miserable. And I was so not expecting that. Like, I don't even know what that's called. I don't even know what that means. Number 8, I will touch on hunger. So I thought that you will never feel hunger again. And that you'll never be hungry, and that you will always, you know, no matter how little you eat, you'll never be hungry again, which is not true. Hunger comes back after 6 months, and it's very hard to kind of navigate because, you know, you went through weight loss surgery, you're not done losing weight, and now you're hungry. It's kind of scary. But also, you know, the first 2 weeks of the surgery, I was very hungry because I was on a liquid diet. And basically, the moment you start putting something solid like a puree or something that's just thicker, you will not be hungry. But as long as you are on a liquid diet, you will be hungry. And for the first 2 weeks, I was in a liquid diet post-op, not before. So post-operation, I couldn't have anything solid in my tummy, and I was super hungry. It was literally like starving myself for 2 weeks because you're not allowed to have anything solid. And I was not expecting to be this hungry in the first 2 weeks of the surgery and to feel hunger again after 6 months. These were all the things that I thought were kind of fun and weird, and things I really didn't know that were gonna happen, would happen after the surgery. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will do a lot more like what I eat in a day, ASMR type of videos. I love doing those so much. But yeah.